A wonderful morning, fellow Nigerians across the globe. As you already know, I am George Onibe, the man from the uncompleted building. We have decided to choose rational thinking than superstitious. And as a result of this, we may be viewing issues differently from your own perspective. But this should not be seen as evidence that we hate you. This should not be evidence for you to deceive yourself that we are envious of you. It does not matter who you are this time around. When you are wrong, we will tell you you are wrong. We know you may not listen to us. You will not accept our advice. But whether you know it or not, it will affect the way you react to issues in the coming days. Before now, you cannot talk to Igbo people. The moment you talk to condemn one Igbo man action, all of them will burst out. You hate Igbo, you are generalizing it. Why are they jealous of us? They are envious of us because we are the smartest people. Oh, they hate Igbo because we are the richest tribe in the world. Oh, they hate Igbo. You hardly see anybody come out and agree that, oh, we are wrong here. But it's happening already. Though we have not trusted them yet, but we are monitoring them. And a lot of Igbo people today are on social media. They are calling out the atrocities of their fellow Igbo. But we are watching their body language. Somewhere along the line, they become accomplices. But maybe they are ignorant. Sooner than later, we will point out those areas for them. Like I said, today, there are Igbo people on social media there who will tell you what we are doing as Igbo people is wrong. This can't happen before. Because somebody will tell you, you are generalizing it. Oh, you hating the Igbo. Oh, so gradually, you now understand that saying the truth will not kill you. It will only make you suffer. You saying the truth cannot kill you. It will never kill you. Even when they kill you, you will live longer than those who have killed you. But you can pay dearly for it. And so we have a choice to make. We continue to point it out because whether you like it or not, it will change the way you listen. I want you to go to Tinubu or Yoruba platform. Look at the highest number of people criticizing Tinubu. You will see you have more Yoruba criticizing Tinubu than any other tribe. And now, one should begin to ask questions. Does it mean Yoruba don't love themselves? I've not heard anybody that say Yoruba don't love themselves. Does it mean that Yoruba hate Tinubu? If you think that, he said that you are hallucinating. Of course, you are dreaming. But I think somewhere along the line, they need to create an atmosphere for psychological balance. And we can come out and say, yes, somebody is, Yoruba people are also attacking him. And then Tinubu, on the other hand, we understand that there are some of his people that does not agree with him. Whether he likes it or not, it will affect the way he reasons. Somebody just recently said that what is happening in Nigeria is as a result of Tinubu's inability to lead a Yoruba man. I would have said, wow. But it showed something. You will not understand. It is creating emotional balance for everybody. But let us assume it's P2B. Before, so P2B is like this, P2B is like this. Igbo people will jump out, boom, they will attack you. But we have discovered the other side of the coin. Whether they like it or not, we will use our mouth to make them do the right thing. And it is applicable to every ethnic group in Nigeria. Make no mistake about it. The eras of selling us for naira and pounds is coming to an end. Everybody should know the truth. And what they do with the truth is ultimately their fault. It's their choice. And so this morning I want us to look at the message I titled, Special Thanks to the King of Asaba, the Asaba of Asaba, and the King of Agbor, the Deni. Because they have been able to help us tone down one out of the major two challenges Nigerians are facing. Nigeria have challenge, problem. I don't like to call it problem. I call them challenge because it's something that requires battle, contest. The winner takes it all. But when it becomes a problem, it looks like there is no solution. Because some of these things we are saying, it is because we have seen how it will affect us in the future. We will not keep quiet. It doesn't matter what you say. Some of them will say, see him, poor man, he's hungry, from inside uncompleted building. They talk down on me. To them, they want to make me feel bad. To them, they want you, my audience, to say, that guy is not even serious and all that thing. All prophet does not come whining and dining. All prophets are uniquely designed to give their message in such a way it will get to the people it is meant for. My broadcast is not for all Nigerians because some of you hate me already and it will not do you any good. And believe me, your hatred cannot even wake me from sleep, not to talk of tearing my shirt. So no matter how you present this matter, Those who are meant to hear my voice will hear my voice, and they will react from the high to the low. And when the time comes, there will be people at every outpost to save us. If we come out and call out Hausa people, we have done this many years on Radio Biafra. More than 6-7 years on Radio Biafra. Let me tell you the truth. No Hausa man has come to my inbox to insult me. Doesn't mean Hausa people can't read, they don't know how to write. I repeat again. For almost a decade on Radio Biafra, no Hausa man come to challenge me. We really call them names. But it was for the ultimate good of all of us. And so now that it is Igbo turn to be called name, my brother, get sense and understand. It is still for the ultimate good of all of us. Like I said, whether you like it or not, what we are saying will change you. It is inevitable. We have called out the Yoruba approximately the same time on Radio Biafra. Yoruba do this, Yoruba no do that, Yoruba no do this. But there is no Yoruba person that has come in my inbox to tell me, we will kill you, we will do you like this, we will do you like that. All these ethnic groups have Skalewa. In most cases, when I make my presentation, sometimes I seem to begin to attack my people. They do come to my inbox, not to tell me how to think, not to tell me how to reason, but maybe to guide me. In so many instances, and none of them come to quarry me. If you quarry me, I bluff you. Because normally, as our value demand, if you can't flow with the guy, leave the guy. It is in our value. We cannot all love ourselves, and we cannot all hate ourselves. And now, whether you love somebody or you hate somebody, I can tell you that that influence is even 80% out of your control. Let me digress. That is why you see people. You say, I love this guy, but I don't know why. Because there is something that influences you loving somebody and hating somebody that is more in control of yourself. The same way you see somebody say, I just hate that guy, I don't know why. My brother, it's normal. And so whether you love me or you hate me, my truth will deliver its verdict. No two ways about that. And so most of you should focus on two things on this broadcast. Number one is, what is this Nigerian two major problem? Number two is why I have to thank the Den Obi of Agbor and Asaba of Asaba, the king of Asaba. Now, these are Nigerian two major problems. Number one out of this major problem is cultural genocide. Under this cultural genocide, there are a lot of factors, contributing factors that promote cultural genocide. Distortion of history. We can talk about instigation, disinformation, manipulation. So many attributes, factors, but all of them come under cultural genocide. Terrorism itself. Believe me. And outside the cultural genocide, you have another problem. And not until we are able to solve the problem of the cultural genocide, the issue of restructure cannot be sincerely and transparently handled. Because another major problem we have as Nigeria is the need to restructure the country. You cannot carry back axle of trailer and put in your Mercedes-Benz and expect the back axle of a trailer to cooperate, to converse with that Mercedes-Benz engine. It doesn't work that way. You cannot carry the engine of a Mercedes-Benz and put it on top of the bicycle and expect the bicycle to run speed. The weight alone will crush the bicycle. And that is exactly the position Nigeria has found themselves. We are carrying Caterpillar engine, but our body is bicycle. How would it work? One will overrun itself. There is no structural integrity, no soil testing, no drawing, nothing. Anybody take over, they just create any rubbish. Let me digress so you appreciate it. We wake up one day, we were region. We were testing our capacity as a people. And that was after independence. The people who colonized us supposedly gave us a structure they thought we can run with. They gave us two regions. Let me repeat it again, for those who may be listening to my broadcast for the first time. It is Northern and Southern Protectorate. Few months later, it did not work because we needed more political front for representation in order to have a viable system. The Southern Protectorate was divided into two, becoming three: the West, the East, and the North. And after some months later, the same year, some Nigerians said, we are not confident, we are not comfortable with this. He gave birth to 4 regions. These were what the people wanted. The imperialists gave us what they thought was okay, which is not okay. They accept that it's not okay and allow us to move on. And within that same period, we discovered that what we thought is good for ourselves was not good enough. And then we decided to progress. We had 4 regions. Nobody imposed it on us. We came to the National Assembly. There was a referendum. If you want Midwestern region, say hey. Everybody say hey. If you don't want it, say no. Those who don't want, say no. And it was free and fair election. Plebiscite. And Midwestern region was created. And after less than 3 months, they create Midwestern region or thereabout. War broke out. The war that broke out, or before the war broke out, there were crises across the nation because of the Igbo coup. This Igbo coup made killing to come on board. And automatically, the mantle of leadership falls on Igbo man. That is where the problem of restructure started from. Thomas Agbor. He did not create this, our united, loving one Nigeria, because he wanted us to be united and to be loving. It's all about cultural genocide, assimilation. He wanted to control all the resources. All the region was collapsed and begin to report to federal. Today we want to go back to region. So what was Agbor thinking? And why did these people not call him to order? And when Agbor is done with his restructure, the Hausa under Gowon discovered that it's a way to go, control all the resources. If not, there will be no terrorism today. Because if everybody was managing their resources, I will see the state that will allow their people to be doing terrorism. I will see where China, America, Japan, all these countries are scavenging and causing terrorism in our country. I will see where they will be doing. How do we keep quiet, let them be messing up your state? These are 2 major problems, but they have different contributing factors. But time will not allow me to expatiate, but let's start from somewhere. And so Gowon sustained it. And over time, we begin to have one series of coups d'etat to another. And all these military leaders who seized power by the barrel of the gun messed up the whole structure. Abacha woke up one day and said, I don't like the state. We have not talked about Moritola Muhammad that created Anambra State, Imo State, and the rest of the creation. Every one of them want to put something down. Restructuring Nigeria to her own detriment. And the last among them is Abacha. As he came, he wanted to create his own creation. And he called Igbo man, Dr. Alex Ekweme. I said, this 12th state of a thing is not making sense. Let's return to region. But they cannot return region because it will expose their hypocrisy. They now manipulated Nigeria and make it geopolitical zone. That is the 6th geopolitical zone we have. Tinubu is trying to restructure. But I think Tinubu is not fully aware that they will compromise his restructure. That is why we are here. Now, Igbo man decide to divide Nigeria. I think what Alex Ekweme had in mind was to disorganize or bring in disunity among Hausa. Because Hausa people have been claiming not. Whether you are Hausa, you are not Hausa. Once you are in the northern region, you must be Hausa. The same thing Igbo man is doing now, whether you like it or not. And then I say, Bia, you must be Igbo. And so they created the geopolitical zone. Yoruba now became southwest. Igbo now become southeast. Very lovely, accurate. You now have northeast. And then you have northwest. Lovely. And then you have north central. Remember, the moment you begin to hear northeast, northwest, north central, they are no longer northern Nigeria as before. Because now you have the Northern Governors Forum and you have the how do they call them? The Middle Belt Governors Forum. But lo and behold, they came to our own side. They call us South-South. Watch 99.9% of Igbo people. When we say proudly we are from South-South, they begin to insult us. Idiot, useless man. Is there anything like South-South? It's rubbish. But it was Igbo man that gave us that name. What were they thinking? That way una say una know, we know amo. That thing way una mama tell una. Our mama tell us so. Dr. Alex Ekweme, with his connection globally, level of education and exposure, having been a vice president of this country under Alhaji Shehu Shagali, still have the mind to do something like that at his age. Is it not a shame? Today, our problem is that there is nothing like geopolitical zone known as the South-South. How can you say you are from South-South? Why did you not call us Southeast? Manipulators. And these are some of the things. I said Nigeria's major problem is under cultural genocide and the problem of restructuring. Handle these two. Take care of these two. We are good to go. And so finally, we start rolling. Yes, we agree. We are South-South. No complaint. Let's move on. We accepted it, not because we do not know the implication. We accepted it because, after all, 90% of the name you claim today is your ethnic group name. We are a name they used to mock you. Hausa is a mocking name. Yoruba is a mocking name. And Igbo is a mocking name. That is why they changed IBO to IGBO. And let me ask you, Ikwere people. Are you Ikwere people? descendant of Ihenoha. Are you people Ikwere people? Igbo people use it to mock you in those days. But you have accepted it. Now Ikwere is a known ethnic nationality. This is applicable to all of us. 99.9% the name we answer today as Africans are manipulated and imposed on us. But we accept it in good faith, only with the intention that we know who we are. That is when all these things comes in now. Because the purpose of this broadcast is to appreciate the Asaba of Asaba and the Den, the Obi of Agbor. There are so many monarchs there from Okwane. I don't worry about Okwane people, because these people have not laid out their guard once. They look weak, but they were ready for all these things as far as I can tell. And I have faith in them, so I don't talk about them. Our fear as Anyoma people was Osimili people and Anyocha and Enuane. Their handshake across the River Niger has passed Ebo. But we can't turn our back on our own. We begin to call them out. This is how it will end, though. The people of Eka North, supposedly, Anyocha North, supposedly, where Nedi Ngukuru come to. Come and see what they are doing to Nedi Ngukuru. They are stronger than as I thought. We begin to call them out. Whether they respond or they don't respond, they are the target. If you are from Anyoma, the moment they bring down our monarch system, if you are from the south, those of you who have king and don't make king, we don't make king in our place. You don't wake up and corona somebody. You are now the king of here. We don't do that. King are born. King are born. They are not made. So our value are not the same. Respect that. Those of you whose king are born, you are the target. Because you people remain the last defense outpost of our people, the very custodian of our cultural heritage. And all of you keep quiet. One crossbreed, known as Nedi Ngukuru, jump out. And when he's supposed to speak for the interest of his people, but I don't blame him. He's canvassing on the floor of National Assembly. Please, I present this bill, sponsored by Igbo people. Carve Anyoma state and give to Anambra, and so you give Anambra and Igbo one additional state, so it can be equatorial in the ocean. I mean, why? Yoruba is playing their own game. That's why when I look some Benin people, I pray God will help you see the truth. Because when they are done with us, they are coming for you people. And while they are doing that, using us to test ground with Igbo people, there are some people behind under the umbrella of Yoruba. They will collect Edo State. Go back and check that book. That is not Yoruba intention. But Yoruba, as far as Wazobia ideology is concerned, Yoruba will never agree to be left out. They must collect their own percentage. And so they are going to carve some community from Benin, they are going to carve some community from Delta, and then they are going to add it to some community in Ondo State. And you think that state that will be whether Omoroboro or the Agoroboro state, you think it will be on the influence or the benefit of Edo people? Because when they talk Nabila and we no get sense. Men are no worry. Because the same land mass, the same thing Igbo people are looking for in Anyoma, Yoruba will collect it. Because the moment they say, yeah, nay, carry Anyoma land and give Igbo, forgetting we own on nature, they will still do the same thing. Because they will now use this as a reference point to say, when we take Anyoma land from south and give it to Igbo people in the southeast, heaven did not fall. How is it that now we take some land from Edo State and then from Delta State and then we give it to Ondo people of the southwest? Hey, what is wrong there? Our monarchs did not say anything. I'm talking of Anyoma now. But all of a sudden, maybe this message is getting to them. The Obi of Agbor made it clear. All of you, if the creation of Anyoma state is because we are Igbo, and then you have failed. He made it clear. We are not Igbo people. We are not Igbo people. Deal with it. And of course, the Bible says in the presence of two or more witnesses, a matter is established. Obi of Agbor have told you. Agbor people are not Igbo. Asaba of Asaba have told you. Because their mother come from Igbo does not mean their father come from Igbo. Their father is from a Gala. Get truth and get sense. But all of us say, who is even older? You that is Abraham's son, you don't know where you are coming from. You don't know your origin. Some of you come from Equatorial Guinea. Some of you come from Jamaica. Some of you come from Israel. Only God knows where you come from. Are you the one to tell me the history of who owns there? Without Samuel Ajayi Crowther and Catholic Church, do you think we'll be doing this together? But go to every video. Anywhere you will paste Asaba of Asaba, he has quietly advised Nedi Ngukuru, we don't want this thing to be confrontational. Now, he has taken it to another level. He has told you the story. You see the next level, it will bring problem. Mark my word. But go and look at all the video. All those Igbo unity beggars, they are everywhere. This man is useless. This man is hopeless. The same way they will tell you about Benin don't have sense. Why are you always attacking our king? Watch me. I have not caused any Igbo elder. I call what they do. I have not come out since I started this journey and tell you that the Igbo elders are useless. Igbo, I call you out. But you will see them sit down Oh, Oba Benin is safe. He's a useless man. Yes, Oba of Lagos is hopeless. Yes, Obi of Agbor don't have sense. Now it is Asaba of Asaba. Because he told you, see, we say Bia. See, they used to call us Bendel Igbo. See, you can call us Delta Igbo. See, you can call us Yoruba Igbo. But we are not Igbo people. How many times will I tell you people? How many times will I tell you people? This would have been possible if the process was allowed to emerge, to manifest organically. You people disrupted it because it's taking longer time than you expect. Now you want to ratomatize us. You will not do that. Not with the truth we know. And so they came out and they told you, we have been telling you, when you hear this Anyoma, if you are Igbo child that want to have sense, Anyoma may have a meaning in your Igbo dialect. But it's not Igbo dialect. It is an acronym. You know one get sense? You want force them, continue forcing it. A stand for Anyocha. N stand for Ndokwa. I stand for Eka. And O stand for Osimili, movement and association. Because we know our history. We know who we are. Some of us descended from Egala. Some of us are descendants from the ancient Benin Empire. Some of us are descendants of Yoruba. Some of us are descendants of Ejo people. Some of us are descendants of our descendants. Now, no one gets sense. But we allow Anyoma to emerge organically. Watch us closely. Okwane is not dragging to be Agbo or telling you Agbo is Okwane. Everybody face your warrant. But organically, we allowed it to be like that. And don't forget our ancestors, our parents who are gone before. We used to have a Anyoma meeting. That was where this foundation was laid. When they are going to this meeting, you see everybody will dress. They begin to sing. Their major key song, or should I say their national item, on that women wing was simple. Anye ncha bụ n'ofunne, anye ncha bụ n'ofunne, mana anya bụ n'ofu ọgbọ ọcha. Go and ask your parents who are elderly. Maybe they will know the song. When we say onye renzele, we know what we are saying. We allowed it to blend. We know what we are unique about. Until boom, Igbo Biafra Unity Beggar comes in. Oge meme bụ oge ụmụchukwu ji nwa nwere o. Oge meme bụ oge ụmụchukwu ji nwa nwere o. Ekwensu abata, ọgba aghara abata. Onye na-eme mmemme o, ya kpọọ Chineke ka ọ bịa o. I hope you understand it because it's your song, it's not our song. We know. Anyoma for the first time is going close to what they are, what they want to be, what they long for, what they have been fighting for. Boom! Ekwensu abata. Oh, Anyoma must be Igbo. The Judas of our time, Nedi Nwokoro, is now promoting it, give it to. But ironically, Babangida wanted to create this creature. Igbo people refuse. Igbo, you people refuse to give us back our nature. Thank God for Obasanjo's structural adjustment program. And you want us to keep quiet, and you call us good people and take over our land. You will not do that. But you can still do that, no problem. What goes around comes around. Let me rephrase so you understand. No, before I rephrase, that is why I am thanking them. So those of you, you answer Igbo name, you don't have sense. That is just the truth. Oh, you drop the Igbo name, I told you my Benin name is Omoluyi. Have you seen Benin people come to claim me? In the order of my son's name is Anjola. Have you seen Yoruba come to claim them? One time governor of Rivers State is Rotimi. Do you see Yoruba saying, Orukwan Rotimi is now our son? Have you seen the Yoruba do that? But you people are shouting, hey, Wike, he says it's not Igbo, and it's Wike. But he says it's a Rotimi, and it's not Yoruba. Have Yoruba cut their head? That on our rubbish, make on a stuff more. But you will not learn. Those of you who are Igbo and who truly have sense, you should be talking to your people, not talking to me. Because what goes around comes around. Our major concern is we want to solve Nigerian problem, but we will not pretend like we will die. Do you hear of crocodile smile? If you know crocodile, very intelligent animal, very trickish. They have different kind of crocodile and how they be. Have you heard about crocodile smile? Tears, pretend it's crying. There are some night crocodile that can stay for 1 year without food. They will not die. They know how to shut their brain, shut their complete biological metabolism. They will shut down and remain in one position for 1 year. They will not die. You will think they are dead. Let them get you. You will not escape. And so all this game you are playing, it's not taking you anywhere. Now, let's use Nnamdi Kanu to rephrase this discussion. You wake up one day. Isaac Adakaboro told you, we want Niger Delta Republic because we are marginalized. Ojukwu captured him. Idiot. How can you say you are marginalized? Rubbish. They sentenced him to death. Just that before they carry out their death, Nigeria has gone ablaze. You see that thing you people are looking for, you will not get it. Mark my word. If you get it, Nigeria will collect fire. Mark my word. Not because we have gone, not because we can do anything. Because karma will descend on all of you if you don't want to have sense. Adakaburu was naked beaten. He was everywhere, disgracing him. They lock him in Calabar. Oh, yeah, come and kill him. And then Kama intervened. War break out. Because the same Ojukwu that want to kill Adakaboro for declaring republic now finally declared their own Biafra. But it's your hero because he's this one. Do you hear Ijaw people saying Nigeria hate us or Igbo hate us? What they did to Adakaboro, we cannot forgive them. You think Ijaw don't have mouth? But you are the only one reminding us. They hate us. They do the Ojukwu. What they do now they cannot. The reason you people are repeating this madness is the hand glove Nigeria is using to treat it. Don't worry, we will give Nigeria more problems to solve. Since those in the corridor of leadership don't want to get sent, until other people will come and help us. I'm only telling you what will happen later on. Before you know, I want to complain. The way we are going, it's like oil and water. You people say you want to overthrow Tafawa Balewa. You people summon him treason. 10 years imprisonment. What of Gideon Moka? Is he not serving? All the history of people who were charged for treason. Their people didn't say, oh, they hate us, they're not treason him felony. Only Nnamdi Kanu. Raphael Wazirike did not do the same thing Nnamdi Kanu did. We not do them, keep on quiet. We not do them, keep on quiet. Why not go continue? Because many come here, everything you did to somebody, and they ignore, they forgive you, they moved on. If they do you, all this your blame game. We don't subscribe to emotion manipulation. And you can't get hold of us. No, check everything you're fighting to prevent. You did it when you had the privilege. And now, you cannot learn and let everybody be and begin to develop your place. This was the last message of Omo of Okpana. Late Omo of Okpana to you guys. You don't want to have sense because you have the money. Oh yeah, pay people, pay all those imbeciles. Let them come and distort the history. Nigerians have two major problems. These two major problems are connected to it. And the reason I am very concerned, because this Igbo unity beggar will destroy us completely. It has so many negative impacts, which cannot be overruled. By the time you allow them to distort your history, it will have a negative impact on the nation. Negative impact on the nation. Watch their body language. Everybody want to colonize everybody. Numerical strength. But to the detriment of the people you want to colonize. That is a negative impact. Nigerian issue is not discussed as Nigerian issue. It is discussed as Wazobia issue. Socially, you judge it from Yoruba man experience, or Igbo man experience, or Hausa man experience. What about our experience? So you can't solve that problem. Because it is a half-baked. So it has its own negative impact on national unity. It stops you from learning from the past. Because our values are not the same. My value as a Nyoma man, as a Agbor man, a Kam man, it's not the same thing as you that say you are Igbo. It's not the same thing. There are a lot of things our ancestors discovered. If we agree we are you, we will lose track of those history. Because some of your value contradict mine. You are heterogeneous and I am homogeneous. Or you are homogeneous and I am heterogeneous. Why don't you accept it and allow the fusion reaction to take place organically? You want to force it on me. I'm not from the richest tribe in the world. I'm not from the smartest tribe in the world. We are not the richest and the most intelligent. Anything you call us, no problem. But we do our day. Why can't you do your day? The same way you people are sponsoring, we want to be Biafra. Biafra must come. Biafra or death. And I never see death and I don't cry. We are begging you now. Leave us alone. You are still saying, no, you must take on your man. When I say hate Indigo, this is a hatred for Indigo. We are generalizing it. When I this is send on, we can back off our back. We can leave us alone. Because that's way we not sabi, we sabian. Remove monkey hand inside pot of soup before they go say a human being hand. Because that's how it's going to end. You cannot cut us off from learning from our ancestors. You will not do that. We will not allow you. All of you following Nnamdi Kanu now, you deceiving. Where is Nnamdi Kanu? When I don't do sit at home again. Now sit at home supposed to make sense. When I don't run. Yoshi. Now me when I won't protect. There are so many reasons why we decide to go against it. We cannot repeat the same mistake of the past. If you allow them to assimilate you, you will make mistake. Go and look at the Biafra war. Almost 35 to 45% of Ojukwu strongmen are all Anyoma people. They were used. Chukwumazogo was used. Igbo people sometimes we say it's not Igbo man. We agree. It's our brother. And he paid dearly for it. When Igbo people abandoned him, he unallied himself. Archuzet did the same thing. He regretted. Denis Osadebe cannot be manipulated. That was why Midwestern region was first to be invaded. I followed you people in Biafra. The moment I say, no, this is not what you are doing, I become Oshi, I'm robber, Onibelibe, Onyoshi. Tell me, which of our person work with you people that did not come back in shame? But you do that, work for the zoo and come back in shame. Work for Nigeria and come back in shame. I'm not working for Nigeria. I'm trying to save the next generation of Nigerians. When I send me work, but the one we won't get sense, make it get sense. When I way they come, they hyper us. Make we say you they talk through for Ndibo, but you are worse than Ndibo. We have put our eyes on you. Our eyes are on all of you. If you want to do the right thing, do the right thing. If you don't want to do the right thing, bring that war. Let's fight it once and for all and go arrest. Bring that problem. Now they can never stay 3 days. It is a justice against Ndibo. Oh, they hate Ndibo. But it's not a justice against Ndi Yoruba. It's not a justice against in the Niger Delta. But they did they Boko Haram. So you agree you are like Boko Haram. Who does that? We want to still be connected to our ancestors. Stop this cultural genocide. Focus on who you are so you don't make the mistake your ancestors make. One of the deadliest diseases today known biologically is malaria. Malaria fever. You heard me right. But treating malaria fever, you just plug dongoyaro, plug ishike, plug this one, lemongrass, all of them, put them bobo, heat and water, boom, malaria will run. But go and check archaeological discovery of ancient Egypt during the era of the supposed Moses and all these kings, Moses and the rest of them. 99.9% of people who died in that era, it is malaria that killed them. Mosquito from River Nile. But they learned. Mosquito is not killing anybody. There are countries in the world now that don't know what is malaria fever. We have not been able to eradicate malaria from Nigeria because the people selling fake drug are more than the people selling original. Now, our own malaria self has even metamorphosed. When you go to pharmacy now, you will buy this one, it didn't work. They will say it is malaria plus. We now have malaria divide, malaria multiplication, malaria times, only in Nigeria. When some countries will give you one injection, even for a whole year, nothing like malaria. Our own now, because there are criminals that will not allow us to talk. Because we don't want to offend Igbo Biafra people. Who does that? I was listening to Very Dark Man. I don't know when he made it. He was saying that Nnamdi Kanu was saying they want to invade us. That is why he started doing what he's doing. People are saying that he wants you to look at it. That's what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. Is it not what is happening? Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. All that insecurity are the job of terrorists. Very Dark Man. You don't want to learn. We know you're monetizing. All those money Igbo people give you to fund you is controlling you. You will fall. You will fall greatly. You see that thing you think you know. We have been there. We are having clashes with Igbo people because we want to expose this Igbo Biafra useless criminal deal abroad. They descend on you. They can't hide it. They are biting you. They are doing you anything. Very Dark Man. Now you want to change the narrative. Now you want to tell us a lie, not true, and true, not lie. Because there's a Very Dark Man, voice of Nigeria. We go put out for you, no worry. We'll just tell people one or two things. We see you for who you are. What do you know about Nnamdi Kanu? Very Dark Man. What do you know about Nnamdi Kanu? I was with them. I was not just a member, a proactive member. It was a movement formed by Igbo elite. Lawyers, learned people. It is indigenous people, not a terrorist group. Where are all of them? Very Dark Man. Believe human rights. They call them names. These are lawyers. Look at how he messed himself up. Instead of him to come down and seek the counsel of real lawyers, he's looking for Masu Oparade, all those social media lawyers. I blame them. Yes, I'm not the Kanu lead counsel because that is a human being. Very soon, I go hide on our face for shit. Now the Kanu have been telling us that there is terrorism coming. Now the terrorism has been here. Now today it starts. You don't tell away with the here and now. Oh, tell you can reason. You don't tell when Nyashide for back. Very Dark Man. You don't tell when Nyashide back. If you like, make Nyashi shake. He can never come to the front. He go remain back. Lie is a lie. There is nothing you do about it. Very Dark Man. Come out body for Igbo matter. Talk about Nigeria matter. Most especially these Biafra people. Because he told us he's coming. Go and ask Uche for. Go and ask Iruago Abikenga. Go and ask Obidio Bienu. Go and ask Uche Mokenkwo. Go and ask Clifford Iruanya. Go and ask all the people that work within Nnamdi Kanu. They are afraid. So Igbo people will not say they are bad people. You can see how they are cursing me that I'm a bad person. I want to be a bad person for doing the right thing now. You Nigerian, what in him be safe? Now you won't change narrative for us. Will show me who Nnamdi Kanu have killed. You are not a sincere person, Very Dark Man. I weep for you. Who did he kill? Who did he kill? He didn't kill anybody. You, Very Dark Man, they talk that one. Igbo will give you like. But who bear the bronze? Who bear the bronze? Come do that Biafra for my place. Make thunder, fire all over. Come do Biafra again. You don't know they kept you quiet because you were there. That I say Ikwere is Biafra land. You don't know because we did there. Asaba is Biafra land. Make we catch you. Make money issue were here. Yeah, once you did, they say, low like it. Oh, very good. To buy data is a problem for me. Inside don't complete everything. Very soon I go to sweat. You know, see some way in my eye. Wait, make I show you. See, but does it change the nature of my broadcast? Because I want ride Jeep. And after riding Jeep, what else? The same mistake our parents made, our ancestors made. Because of Mero, because of Ogogoro, they betrayed the generation. We became slaves. Oyibo can give them bicycle. They want to ride bicycle. They sell their brother and sister. Oyibo can give them wine. They want to drink wine. They sell their brother and sister. Oyibo people show them mirror. They saw their reflection. They betray entire generation. Till today we are trying to get out of the mess. Very dark man. Because of all those smart things they are giving you behind. You want to lose your common body for Biafra matter. Or we will beam our satellite for your body. You know, be like you know get sense. Rubbish people everywhere. This is where I bring my broadcast to an end. It is actually meant you to know that Nigeria has two major problems. And they are circled about these two things I have mentioned. Cultural genocide ongoing and the issue of restructure. Anything more than that, we are just starting. I say, a struggle make us struggle. But now, the only arch enemy of our one Nigeria is Igbo Biafra people. And how we present our matter should not be your concern if you are Igbo. Go and talk to your fellas. Go and talk to your people. They say, please, it's okay, calm me down. And you are coming to tell me I'm Igbo. Thunder fire you. Now you they tell me who I be. Now your papa pregnant my mama to born me. Now no get sense. Day your day and allow us to day our day. This is what Wike have been fighting for. All of you call him bad name. I wish Wike can come for governor again. Wike wait till after Tinubu come out so that we campaign for you. Nobody will tell you Wike has developed Abuja more than every federal capital territory. They want to destroy him because he says it's not a Biafra. I don't want to get angry. And I'm getting angry already. Let me take some insult and then leave this broadcast for now. Useless set of people who cannot tell themselves the truth. I see Frank here. I greet you, Frank. Good morning. I see, is it Moye? Say, God bless you. God bless our King. Of course, God will bless our King. That is one thing they want to hear. They wanted us to start producing our own King. We will not produce our own King. Our King are our King. There is nothing you will do about it. Where are they? They say Yorubas are more than 521 different ethnic groups inside Nigeria, but they were called Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba. Even the so-called Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba do not understand Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba. Of course, they know the same tactics they want to use on us. They steal our language. Samuel Ajayi Crowther, under the colonial master, the Catholic missionary, mess all of us up. And they want to repeat the same thing. Say nobody can make me feel bad about you so long as I know you are speaking the truth. And then so many names here. I greet you, Prince. And then I see Ngozi. He say, God bless you, my own brother. Ngozi, I greet you. And of course, let's get to that point. If you watch me, Emefiele is Abo man. Emefiele did bad. He's the only Abo man I know who on a national level messed up. The only place my talk about Emefiele looked like I was supporting him, which I am not, was that I told Tinubu, we know what you are doing to Emefiele is more of a political vendetta. We know what Emefiele did to you. When you are supposed to be sharing naira for us to win the election, you shared dollar. But come to think about it, Emefiele cannot be one man in that crime. Where are other people? But outside that, what Emefiele do? If I say God will not forgive him, and then if I say God should not forgive him, then I'm wicked. Let God forgive him. Let him learn his lesson. But if it were to be Igbo man, oh, they hate us because it's Igbo. Is he not Professor Soludo that is there? Was he not a governor of Central Bank? Has anybody faulted him? Has anybody faulted him? Was he a perfect man? What's the comfort? You are crying. And that thing you are crying for, you are doing it to other people. How do you feel when you tell me that my name is Igbo name because it sounds similar to you? That my land is Igbo land because everything sounds similar? Don't that fire you? You cannot stop that rubbish. Have a great day.